Today's Sunshine Note is titled, The Ancient Path. This is what the Lord says. Stand at the crossroads and look. Ask for the ancient paths. Ask where the good way is and walk in it, and you will find rest for your souls. But you said, we will not walk in it. Jeremiah 6:16. There's just something about walking down ancient roads that gives me goosebumps. I'm not talking old dusty roads that lead through farmlands or fields. I really mean ancient roads. While visiting the ancient Incan city of Machu Picchu high up in the Peruvian mountains, I decided to take a little stroll down the city. I came across a well-worn pathway that wound its way around down the side of a steep cliff that had been converted into terraces for growing food in the rugged mountain crags. I asked one of the Incan guides where the old pathway led. That will take you all the way back to Cusco, the old Incan capital, he smiled wildly. But you'll have to walk for 4 days before you arrive. The pathway wound in and out and ultimately disappeared around a small bend. As I rounded this corner, I was confronted with an amazing view of the surrounding mountain range and a tiny little trail that headed off into the vast wilderness that surrounded the Incan stronghold. The pathway was small and crooked, but you could tell it was just as old as the city it led to. I thought of all the hundreds, maybe thousands of feet that had walked this path before, climbing up the mountainside in search of this city and its inhabitants. I was only one in a vast crowd that had been drawn up this pathway. Sometimes, as I browse through the Bible and its various lessons and stories, I start to get a similar feeling. Throughout the Bible, I am confronted with a vast array of people, all who experience God in some way. Perhaps I read stories about prophets who were called to deliver God's message, or maybe it's just a simple shepherd boy who is made into a king. Regardless of the circumstances, they're all headed for the same destination, a being rather than a place. They tread the same ancient path again and again, some of them arriving, while others give up before they arrive. But the ancient path, the experiences, and the quest for a relationship with this creator of humanity itself seems always to be at the heart of the Bible's narrative. And hopefully, as you read these stories, you will find the relationship as well. May God bless you today.